cold at the moment. So if you have a mat, grab yourself a mat. If not, just find yourself a space. If you want to have a yoga block or similar, you can use a cushion. You can have that nearby to sit on. And set your scene if you want to put on a nice candle or some incense. If you want to pop on some music, either your own or the playlist that I offered you. And yeah, just set yourself up. And we're going to start today standing. So we'll come and bring the feet about hip width apart. You might just sort of shuffle all the weight, rock the weight forwards and backwards, and just find that sort of sweet spot in between the two. So there's not too much weight in the toes or the heels. You've got that nice equal foundation here. And then imagine you're lifting up from the feet through the thighs. Tuck the tailbone under slightly. Spine nice and tall. And the head's just sort of placed on top of the shoulders. Arms by your sides. And you might take a moment here to close the eyes. Or just soften your gaze down towards the floor. Take a couple of breaths here just to center. And we're going to start to find some gentle circles with the head in one direction. Keep the shoulders soft. Be gentle as you drop the head back. Keep your breath moving here. And then going back the other way. Noticing any new sensations as you change direction. Good, and then bring the head back to center. We're going to turn to look over our right shoulder and then tuck the chin as if we're looking down towards the floor. So we open up through the back, left side of the neck. Now you can stay here if you want to go deeper. Extend the left hand out to the side, and you can sort of move that hand around to find the sweet spot where you feel a bit more opening through that neck. If you want to go deeper still, the right hand comes to rest on the back of the head, not to pull on the head, but just add a bit of extra weight. Take 2 more breaths here. Exhale, release the hands, lift the chin, bring the head through center. And we'll come to the other side, so looking past the left shoulder. And then tuck the chin as if you're looking down towards the floor. Again, opening through the right side of the neck here, the back of the neck. And you can stay as you are, or maybe this right hand floats up. And again, you can sort of wave it around until you find that extra opening through the neck. And again, left hand, if you want to, can rest on the top of the head, just to add a little extra weight. Breathe in fully. Exhale, release the hands, lift the chin, bring the head through center. This time, interlock the hands, thumbs stay sticking up. I'm going to bring the hands to the back of the head, thumbs either side of the neck, so the hands sort of cradle the back of the head here. Inhale, lift the nose to the sky, open the elbows, open through the front of the rib cage, through the chest. Exhale, start to tuck the chin to the chest, finding grounding through the shoulders. Elbows can stay wide, or we can start to draw the elbows together as you ground more through the upper back. Inhale, lift the nose, open the elbows. Exhale, tuck the chin. Twice more. Inhale to open. Syncing up with the breath. And bring the head to center. Bring the arms out and down to the sides. And let's roll the shoulders forward a few times. Both together or one and then the other, sort of snaking the spine. And then roll the shoulders back to open through the heart, through the chest. One more circle back. Good. So again, still stable through the feet. Lifting through the torso, the spine, chest, collarbones open. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Hands joined together. Exhale, thumbs through the center line down to the heart. Twice more. Inhale, reach out and up. Hands together. Exhale to the heart. And one more. Inhale, out and up. Hands together. Exhale, heart space. Good. Pranamasana here. We're connecting the left and the right together. Now if we're not already, we're going to come to the front of the mat. Hands still at the heart space. We're going to shift our weight into the left foot and take a nice long step back with the right. And then turn that back foot to drop the heel. Left toes facing forward, back toes on a diagonal. And again, you can be as wide as you want to through the legs here, but we want the front knee over the ankle. So we should be able to see our front big toe. Put the hands together, inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale to part the hands, imagine you're holding a nice full moon. Lift the gaze slightly here. Breathing. Maybe bend deeper into that front knee as we take one more breath in. Exhale, start to open towards the right long edge of the mat. Palms down, arms parallel to the floor, warrior two. Gazing past your left fingertips. See if you can drop the shoulders away from the ears here. So snuggle the shoulder blades down the back of the body. One more breath in. Exhale, front hand or elbow comes onto the front knee. Right fingertips to the sky, open the chest. Or maybe we start to reach the right fingertips up and over the ear, nice side body stretch. Inhale. Circle this right hand in front of the face, in front of the chest, come back to standing. Straighten the front leg. Back hand, right hand comes to the right thigh, the back of the thigh. This time lift the left arm to the sky. And maybe start to lean into that back hand for a little back bend. And you go as far as is comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, come back to standing. Keep the legs straight. We're going to bring the hands to the hips. We're going to turn the left toes in. And then parallel, square off the feet here. So we've got both toes facing forward, heels facing back of the mat. Again, open through the chest, elbows back, chest open. And just find a little softening in the knees, just a little one, so you've got a little bounce there. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to send our tailbone back, our chest forward. Imagine you're starting to sort of peer into an imaginary pond on the floor here. So we're going to stop halfway. Imagine your back's parallel to the floor. Keep the elbows wide. One more breath in. Exhale. Bend the knees a little further. Journey the top of the head down towards the floor and start to release the hands to the floor. Now if the hands don't come to the floor, grab either a block, a cushion or two, or a pillow, and bring that underneath the hands, however high that might be. You might find here that actually widening the feet means the top of the head relaxes further to the floor. Oops. Have a little wobble on your block. Now legs don't have to straighten, they can stay bent. Take your feet breaths just to settle in here. Imagine your tailbones reaching to the sky and the top of the head to the floor. And relax the shoulders away from ears. One more breath in here. Exhale, right hand underneath your nose on the floor or on a block or cushion. Inhale, left arm's going to spiral open towards the sky. You can bend the knees. Little twist here. Exhale, float that left hand down. Replace the right. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Exhale, it floats down. One more time each side. Right hand down, lift the left to the sky, maybe the gaze follows. Exhale down. Inhale, right hand. Exhale, floating down. Beautiful. Find stability in the hands here, whether that's on the floor or block, whatever it might be. And we're going to start to heel toe the feet and come closer to one another until the feet are just wider than the hips. Toes turning out, heels in. Bend the knees generously and start to sink the tailbone to the floor for a squat. You can always shuffle the feet a little closer in or further apart. I want to try and keep the heels on the floor here. If they don't want to, bring a block or a cushion underneath the heels to support, so we don't crash all our weight completely into the balls of the feet. Wherever you might be, imagine you're sinking your tailbone to the floor. That's another option actually. You can always bring your block underneath the bottom, so you've got height underneath you. Fingertips on the floor here, arms on the inside of the knees. You might find stability through the fingertips, or maybe start to bring the hands together in prayer. And then maybe the hands draw down to the heart, and the elbows press into the insides of the knees. So we deepen this opening through the hips. Crown of the head still reaching tall, tailbone reaching down. 2 deep breaths. Bring the right hand to the floor. Little twist again. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, float it down, swapping over. Left hand to the floor. Inhale, reach the right arm. Exhale, float it down. Good. Now rooting the feet onto the floor. We're going to keep the tailbone reaching down, crown of the head reaching up. Start to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, press into the feet, see if we can come to standing here. Strong in the legs. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath in. Hands together. Exhale to the heart. Take a moment here to close the eyes or soften your gaze. You can square off the feet here. Another deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Let's do the same on the other side, shall we? So keep the hands at the heart. Turn back to the front of your mat. Lifting tall through the spine. Shift your weight into your right foot. And take a nice long step back with the left. Turn the left foot to drop the heel then into the front knee. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, part the hands. Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Imagine you're holding a nice full moon. Drop the shoulders. Maybe you bend deeper into that front knee. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, turn to the left. Open the arms, palms down. Spread the fingers here. Roll the shoulders back and down. Gazing just past your front fingertips. Warrior 2, take another breath in. exhale, right hand or elbow to the front knee. Left fingertips to the sky as we open through the side of the body. Beautiful opening. Or maybe the left hand reaches up and over the head. Shoulders away from the ears. One more breath in. Exhale, circle the face, the chest with the left hand back to standing. Straighten your front leg. This time left hand to the back thigh. Reach the right arm up. And maybe back. Reverse warrior. Breath in. Exhale, back to standing. Come to warrior two for a moment here with the front leg straight. I'm going to turn the right toes in. Again, square off the feet. And this time, bring the hands round to the tailbone. Or we're going to interlock the hands. So you can either bring the hands sort of square here, or you can make a fist with the hands. That's a little deeper. Press the backs of the hands towards the floor, whichever variation. Opening through the chest, tailbone reaching down, crown of the head reaching up. Take a nice breath in. Exhale. We're going to peer into our pond again, so tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Pausing halfway. We can stay with the hands reaching near the tailbone, or maybe the hands start to lift away from the back. Find a bend through the knees. Even if the legs are comfortable straight, bend the knees here. Let's continue our journey. Crown of the head towards the floor, tailbone to the sky. Maybe the backs of the hands reach away from the back. Opening through the shoulders, through the chest. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the tailbone first, and then release the hands to the floor. 2 breaths in, a wide leg forward fold. Maybe nod the head, a little yes, a little no. And then right hand under the nose, inhale, open the left. Exhale, float it down. Left hand on the floor, open the right, follow with the gaze. Exhale down, one more each side. Beautiful. Hands to the floor, heels over the feet in. A little wider than the hips, heels in, toes out, sink the tailbone down, Malasana. Again, support with a block or cushions if you like, either under the heels or underneath the tailbone. Fingertips on the floor here, or maybe hands to prayer. A deep squat here, yogic squat. Maybe that tailbone reaches further towards the floor here. Staying here, or we can come into our twist again. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, float it down. One more in your own time. Each side. Beautiful. We're going to reach to rise again, round through the feet. Find strength, find activation through the calves, through the arches of the feet. Imagine we're going to buoy up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, press through the floor. Come to standing. Reach those arms out and up onto here. Hands together. Brush the hands down, clasp the third eye to the heart. And don't be stuck. Blink the eyes open. Let's turn Bend the knees, dive down into a forward fold. Fingertips to the floor. You can hold on to opposite elbows here and maybe find a little sway side to side. Come back to stillness. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the floor, step the right foot back, drop the knee. Left knee to the right. Send the hips back into a child's pose. Forehead or cheek to the floor. Or maybe bring the knees wide today for an extended child's pose. Wherever you are, we're going to take a few nice wide breaths into the rib cage. Find a surrender through the heart. Relax the back. Next exhale, pull into the fingertips, come to all fours. Just walk the knees in if we have them wide. We're going to cross one ankle over the other. Use the hands to sit back. And then we'll reach the legs out in front. Come to the middle of your mat. We're going to come down onto our back from here, so we can hold on to the backs of the legs. Maybe rock back, or maybe sort of use the abdomen to come back. And then the knees start to come to the chest. Hug those knees in, maybe find a little rock side to side. Stimulating the back and the pelvis. And then bring the feet when you're ready to the floor. Keep the feet touching as we open the legs out left to right. Soles of the feet come to touch. Baddha Konasana or Supta Baddha Konasana or supine butterfly pose. And you can always bring a block, cushion underneath each of the knees if you like. You're going to use bolster into one and block into the other today. Hands can come to rest on the belly or by your sides. Softening the spine towards the floor. Tailbone begins to melt. Just notice that gentle rhythm of your breath. Closing the eyes. Maybe notice, maybe feel your heart beating here. In the chest, maybe in the hands if they're on the front of the body. Just another deep breath in. Exhale. You can either stay here or use the hands to draw the knees together. And maybe sort of windscreen wipe the knees from one side to the other, just to move that energy from the hips. And come to find a comfortable reclined position. Maybe pop a blanket over the body, maybe a cushion or a bolster underneath the back of the knees, a little pillow under the head. Find an opening through the chest, softening through the belly, the hips, the legs. That's relaxing the jaw, the muscles of your face, eyes closed. Just start to notice how your body's feeling at this very moment. If there are areas of the body that maybe now feel a little warmer than they did when we began, that sort of muscular warmth, that inner warmth. In yoga we call this agni, this inner fire, inner heat. And so we start to bring this in a little bit more during the colder months. And just knowing that you always have that inner light to ignite within you. And not only does it help us warm the body, the muscles, but it's also our centre of inner power, this sort of willpower, this passion. Let's take just a couple more moments of surrender here. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, just bring the hands together, thumbs to the third eye. And namaste. Let the light within me greet the light within you. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. You can either pause it here, or maybe you just lie here for a little extra 5 minutes if you have the time. Just in stillness and quiet. I'll see you again soon. Lots of love.